Hello everyone, my name is Rheynr Ernest Wijanta from S209 and I'll be analyzing the movie Oppenheimer by Christopher Nolan, released on November 2023. We will be looking into the correlation between human rights and this amazing movie. Let's get right into it. To make this much easier to understand, I'll be using the 5W and 1H method to break down the movie so you guys can understand it easier. The movie explores the ethical implications of creating and using the atomic bomb. Oppenheimer and his team of scientists grapple with the question of whether or not it's right to develop a weapon that has the potential to cause such mass destruction. It all started with the discovery of nuclear fission by some German physicists. And after the war started in 1939, scientists started researching more about nuclear fission, which could release large amounts of energy in the form of heat and radiation. It was basically a race for the bomb. The movie takes place during World War II, from 1939 to 1945. The movie was set in Los Alamos, New Mexico, where the Manhattan Project was headquartered. The movie raises important questions about human rights and, of course, the ethics of war. It explores the potential for technology to be used for both good and evil, and it gets people thinking about the consequences for their actions. The film raises three main important human rights issues: the right to life, the right to privacy, and the right to freedom of expression. The development of the atomic bomb led to the deaths of hundreds of thousands of people in both Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The film explores the moral implications of this decision and the impact it had on Oppenheimer's personal life. The Manhattan Project was shrouded in secrecy, and many of the scientists who worked on it were unaware of the full implications of their work. The film raises questions about the ethical implications of government secrecy and the right to individuals to know about the potential consequences of their work. Oppenheimer was a vocal critic of the use of atomic weapons, and he was ultimately stripped of his security clearance and forced to resign from his position as director of the Los Alamos laboratory. Basically, since Oppenheimer had previously studied quantum physics in Göttingen, Germany, many people in the government were suspicious of his motives and suspected him to be a spy. Due to this and some past communist associations, Oppenheimer was eventually revoked of his security clearance. Human rights has been a very popular topic that has been debated over for centuries. It was even debated by Karl Marx that communism could be the ideal way to a perfect utopia. That was soon proven wrong. With the government being in control at all times, we as citizens don't really have much of an option other than to follow their rules. Of course, some governments like Indonesia appreciate the concept of human rights and are very against ideologies like communism. There are, however, several ways to raise awareness about human rights, such as educating the public about human rights, and to promote a culture of tolerance and respect for diversity. It can help to create a more inclusive and welcoming environment for all people, regardless of their background or beliefs. They are more likely to be open to learning about and advocating for human rights. Education about human rights can also help people to understand their own rights and the rights of others.